Sakura fraud machine and his lambs spending every day of their waking life comparing Sakura with Hinata. You guys needs to go outside. It's not a coincidence Hinata gets this much of hostility only from the Sakura/SS fandom.
What? Whoa, hold on. Every day of our waking lives. No, that is not the case. The only reason why it's such a big topic is because other people want to come at me, talking to me, trying to get me to debate with them over things I already addressed. I mean, it's right there. It's quite simple. I've made several videos explaining it. Well, not several, but I've made a good amount of videos, and I've also had a lot of evidence in each of these videos. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at her screenshots that are saying that I am giving hostility and hate towards Hinata. What? Let me look at these. As you can see here, her evidence for me giving hate is absolutely pathetic. As you can see here, I'm only retweeting tweets that are agreeing with what I'm saying that are also factual. For example, this claim here that Sakura is very good at reading and avoiding enemy attacks, which is literally stated multiple times in the guidebooks and shown in each of her fights. Even in the stupid filler, she is shown dodging and evading things extremely well. Let's go to her next piece of evidence. Me claiming that Hinata cannot stomp Tsunade or Sakura. This is a fact. I mean, if you want to say that Hinata would stomp Sakura, that's the same thing as saying Hinata would stomp Tsunade if she was younger. And people out here really say that Tsunade would destroy Hinata, but then they'll turn around and say that Sakura cannot stomp Hinata, or they'll say that Hinata would stomp Sakura. But the fact that Sakura and Tsunade have the exact same arsenal and the exact same moves, only that Sakura surpassed her later on, it just doesn't make any sense. This is just what I'm saying, and look at the like ratio. I mean, people agree. Let's go to the next screenshot. Oh yeah, I love these. One gotta go. This is just my opinion. Hinata can walk herself out if she doesn't trip over another rock, that is. That's just a little joke, because you know she tripped over a rock during the war. Like, who does that? I can't throw a little bit of shade or make a little joke here and there. That's pretty pathetic. I mean, I can just throw a little bit of shade. People have been doing that to Sakura for years on end. I mean, I can't have an opinion or a personal preference? That's pretty pathetic of you to think. I mean, that's not hate. That's just personal preference. Get over yourself. Yeah, this one's pretty funny. I like this one as well. Because you see you have a picture of Hinata, and then you have a picture of these guys looking bored. Then you got a picture of Sakura smirking, and the guys are all hyped. That's a simple joke, a simple meme. I don't know why that counts as hate. I mean, look at the like ratio. You got 274 people, 51 retweets. People like these kinds of things. It's not hate, it's just a joke. I'm not bashing the girl. I'm just saying she's not as interesting as Sakura. It's quite simple, really. I don't know why that's considered hate or toxic. But yeah, this is her evidence. It's really bad and really sad at the same time. It's the perfect storm. You might be wondering why I'm even addressing this in the first place, but the thing is, I wasn't going to address this because I didn't even know it existed until some of my friends on Twitter had mentioned me and sent me on my DM telling me that somebody's out here trying to expose me or talk bad about me. And you know I'm petty, so I couldn't just sit back and say, okay, I'll just let them do what they're doing. So I went in there to try and defend myself, and by the time I did, she already muted her entire tweet, which is sad because now I can't respond to her. And then later on, she goes on to block me and other friends of mine. And she made this tweet trying to talk bad about me, and then all my friends are out here defending me and kind of like clapping back, because you know this is what you're supposed to do. You can't just have somebody talk bad about you and expect nothing to happen. And so she just talks all this crap about me, and then her little friends and goons gonna come up and start making tweets. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, and she just gets offended over a drawing. I have my opinions over two non-existent people, and she's getting offended and trying to expose me with really garbage tier evidence. It's pathetic. I don't know why people do this. And I mean, you can look at her followers. I mean, she only has 47. I mean, all that for a drop of cloud. It's pretty sad. But let's move on to her friend's tweets.
I mean, that person is at least in his late teens, and jerking off to an anime character every single day is pathetic. Plus nobody bashes Sakura anymore. Also there's something called blocking someone.
What? How are these personal attacks even relevant to me as a person or anything I'm saying? My age has nothing to do with how much information I can put out. Just because I have a personal preference. And then we have here claiming that I'm jerking off to an anime character every single day and that's pathetic. Personal attacks are exactly what you don't want to do when you try to debate or argue with someone, because once you do that, you instantly destroy your argument. And on top of that, I mean, come on, why would I ever want to look at Sakura like this? Not like she even has anything to look at. I mean, come on now, what could I possibly be looking at? I mean, really?
Hello, my baby.
Hey,
Hello,
whoa,
my
yo.
Hello, my ragtime band.
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
No big, no big.
Hey, hey, you finna die, baby. Nigga run up, then I swear he gon' get it. Fuck the police, I ain't taking no ticket. Who gave you scary ass niggas?
Let me stop playing though. And then she says that nobody bashes Sakura anymore. That in itself is just laughable. I mean, my entire video is filled with over 200 comments of people either agreeing or disagreeing. Mostly are disagreeing. And I've been dealing with toxic people for a very long time. I've had people tell me to kill myself just because I like a fictional character that they don't. That's pathetic. You have these losers on the internet telling you to kill yourself because you like somebody, you like a character that they don't. I've had people tell me and my friends to drink bleach and call us useless human beings that need to die so the world would be a better place just because I like Sakura. How pathetic do you have to be? How sad do you have to be to try and tell someone to kill themselves over a fictional character? If you say nobody bashes Sakura anymore, you're blind, or you're just flat out stupid. But she does have a good point here saying that there's something called blocking someone. If you don't like what I have to say, block me, because I'm not going to stop saying it. The same goes for any other topic, whether it be LGBT, immigration, abortion, I don't care. Same thing applies there. I will continue to say my opinion. I'm not going to change it. If you don't like it, debate me or block me. That's simple as that.
That guy is one of the most cringy Twitter accounts of all time. He gives zero facts or reasons as to why he thinks Sakura is the best. Just makes up shit. And constantly talking about she's better than Tsunade. That's that crack pipe talking.
Here's another one from one of her clowns saying that I'm one of the most cringy Twitter accounts of all time, yet there's all types of other weird people posting yaoi and incest porn drawings of characters. Yeah, but I'm the most cringy Twitter account. That's pathetic. He claims that I give zero facts and reasons as to why I think Sakura is the best. First off, I don't think she's the best. I think she's the strongest girl in Konoha, not the best in Konoha. Don't put words in my mouth, dude. And he says I have no facts or reasons. You clearly have not seen any of my post history or seen any of my videos. My entire project on Sakura vs. United was just strictly on the manga and data book entries. I even had clips and still images from the show itself. And just to be fair, I even gave Hinata stuff from filler just to make it more fair for her, because she had barely anything in the manga or the data book. She had no showings. And then he claims that I'm constantly talking about she's better than Tsunade, and that's that crack pipe talking. I never said that. I said she surpassed Tsunade. She got stronger than her. She has more chakra than her. She's not better than Tsunade. If they were to fight, Tsunade would still win because she has more experience and she built Sakura up, so Tsunade would still beat her. But I'm saying that she surpassed her, which is clearly stated multiple times, and she has amazing feats afterwards to even back that up. But I'm really annoyed by the part where he says that I don't have facts and I make things up. You clearly don't know me. You've never seen anything I've posted. You've never seen anything I've said. Because I only use manga. I only use data books. Matter of fact, I'll show a quick little clip from my research segment of Sakura vs. Hinata real quick. Let's just roll that. Mitotic regeneration easily heals fatal injuries and keeps Sakura alive until they are healed. Mitotic regeneration also has the ability to regenerate vital organs, as stated by Tsunade. In some translations, Tsunade states that it can regenerate limbs too, which does not seem so far-fetched. If you are capable of regenerating vital organs which keep you alive, I'm pretty sure you can regenerate limbs which you can live without. Mitotic regeneration also heals almost instantly by rapidly dividing and creating new cells. This means when the jutsu is used, Sakura shortens her lifespan because cells can divide a limited amount of times. She dodged Sasori's attacks with and without Chiyo's help. She sent a Jubling flying at speeds that made a solid shockwave. Sakura caught up to it via jumping in an arc. The Jubling was moving and her jump sent her past the Jubling. This is a feat at or above the speed of sound. She dodged a sea of acid suddenly appearing above her while carrying Obito. A bit of it splashed on her though. He blitzed Shin, who gave Naruto and Sasuke some trouble. Sakura tagged him more than once in general. Also, she was dodging relentless attacks from him, where Shin had the home advantage, which matters since he can control any weapon and object that he's marked at will. She repeatedly dodged Kido's lightning jutsu. She kept up with chakra-cloaked and non-cloaked Kido, who according to the description could move at over 9,000 miles per hour without a chakra cloak. This translates to 11.72 times the speed of sound, which is basically 11 Mach, almost 12 Mach, and it takes 5 Mach to reach hypersonic speed levels. She strikes fast enough for Mach cones to form around her fist, which could logically prove that she strikes at the speed of sound. And even after all that, all this evidence that I've shown, people still claim I'm making things up and I give zero facts. Stay in your lane, okay? And I love how you're saying I'm cringy, but your entire profile is Hiruzen Sarutobi with a profile picture of him. You don't even show your face. You're claiming to be a fictional character. Yet I'm the cringy one? Please, just shut up. Also, I also responded to his tweet asking him to debate me, and he did not respond. That was like an hour or two ago. Pretty pathetic in itself. You can't just come at me talking all this trash and then silencing yourself once I ask you for a debate, because I know when I debate these people, I would destroy them because I know what I'm talking about and they do not. They are going off of their emotions just because I don't like their little big titty waifu, okay? I know my facts. I don't even care that much about this stuff compared to these losers do. If you're not gonna debate me, don't say anything. Simple as that.
That's not how you act when you like a character. You don't constantly show hostility towards another one in the most petty way possible. And it's not just a single case. He does this on a regular basis every chance he gets, making shameless sexist comments on top of it.
As I said before, a few of my friends came in to support me and back me up when I did not see this tweet. So they said things like, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a liar. I'm not a fraud. I don't know why somebody would call me a fraud. It's just fiction. I don't know why you have to call me that. And she responds saying that, oh, I'm always showing hostility towards another one in the most petty way possible. Clearly, they've never seen anything outside of my tweets. Like I said before, I've got people telling me to kill myself over an anime character. And to speak about petty, then you have your friend talking about I must be a 12-year-old who's jerking off to Sakura in my spare time. Yeah, that's definitely not petty, but me throwing a little bit of shade here and there is petty. And I love the statement at the very bottom where it says I'm making shameless sexist comments on top of it. Where? Where? Show me a screenshot. Where? How am I making shameless sexist comments if I'm literally out here defending female characters from people who hate them? Just because I said Hinata is weaker, or I throw a little bit of shade saying that Hinata's tripping over rocks, she does. I would have nothing negative to say about Hinata if you weren't comparing her to Sakura, because Sakura is better than her. She is. Simple as that. I don't know why I'm even making this video. I have to defend myself from a bunch of online trolls who have no life to the point where they're trying to expose me over my opinion on a fictional character. And they give no evidence on top of that. They just show screenshots of me voicing my opinion. And then you have the nerve to say you're exposing me? Stay in your lane. You don't know what you're talking about. And the best part is they did not even at me, DM me, or anything like that to get my attention. They did this behind my back and name dropped me just for a little bit of clout. And that's pathetic. Shameless sexist comments on top of it. I would love for you to give me evidence. Show me screenshots. How am I sexist if one of my favorite characters is a female? Alright? How am I sexist? I'm pretty sure they're not going to even see this video, because as soon as they got some backlash, they started blocking people left and right, muting people left and right, and blocked me. And muted their own tweets so they couldn't get notifications because they knew what they said was wrong. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. Imagine being so offended for a fictional character. I make one video to prove that Sakura would body Hinata and call it a day, and here I have all these neckbeards and crybaby sisses who want to try and be sassy with their little gifs and their sassy T sis, slay sis. I don't care about all that. If you can't debate me, don't say anything. Here we have our screenshot of Sun Uzumaki blocking me. Pretty pathetic. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Don't sit here and try to get on your pulpits and talk about me and try to expose me, but the moment there's backlash, you want to back off and run away. Don't be such a pussy, man. Or female, whatever. I'm pretty sure this is a girl. Well, I mean, that makes sense to be a pussy, seeing as how she is a female. That's pathetic, by the way. Just making this quick little video to defend myself. Probably not gonna do this again because it's irrelevant, it's stupid. I already proved myself, and I'm waiting for people to debate me, because the thing about Twitter is that I get on Twitter. I originally just wanted to post animations and do stuff like that, but then once I got some following on Sakura vs. Hinata, people started hitting me up on Twitter trying to debate me, and I would sit there and send them scans and argue with these losers, and they would not even know what I'm talking about. Half the people I speak to don't even know what the novels are. They've never even heard of the novels. And some of these people only watch the show and watched all that stupid filler. People don't read anymore. I was in school, middle school, reading Naruto, reading Bleach, reading all these other stuff for fun because it was cool to look at. But here we have all these losers sitting behind their screens, watching the show, and then trying to trash talk other people behind the safety of their screen and their little anime profile picture. It's pathetic. I show my face. I have no problem voice chatting with people and debating people. Meanwhile, these weirdos don't. If you have no balls to the point where you can't even show your voice to debate me, and instead you just want to talk about me behind my back, just don't talk about me. Because I will make you look stupid. This is why people block me. I'm blocked by so many people I've never even encountered. And I've had people like respond to my tweets or respond to my video and talk bad about me, and as soon as I'm about to respond, they block me. Because they know if I was to get on their case, I would destroy them. These people are cowards. They're pathetic. Sitting over here with your less than 100 followers. And I don't even care about followers. I'm just saying, you're trying to name drop and get attention because nobody else cares about what you have to say. I mean, look at your likes. You're liking your own tweets on top of that. That's what a lot of them do. I've seen her do it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting before I sound like a crybaby or something. I'm done here. Just making this quick video to defend myself, like I said before. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care either way. Almost on my way to 1,000 subs. If we get to 1,000 subs, I've got a big little surprise for people who've been around for a while. You guys know who you are. Anyway, I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later.
That's quite big. Impressive. Ooh, that's kind of small. Yikes.